Full moon blow horn. Full moon blow horn. It's easier to make a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to make a little money in a long period of time. It's easier to earn a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to earn a little money in a long period of time. 6 hours apart, 50 videos to program oneself that it's easier to earn a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to earn a little money in a long period of time. Use my referral code to drive for Uber in the description area, and also in the description area is a source video from Dr. Myron Golden. It's within the full moon portal. November 5th was the full moon. It's now Thursday, November 6th, 6:18 a.m. 2025. I was waiting for the last passenger. I just dropped off. I'm at the terminal. I only got a little while before it asked me to move to the ride share rating lot. Um, and while I was waiting for a reserved trip at the Hyatt on Superior in Cleveland, Ohio, uh, I had my hazards on, but I was in the lane where the buses come by because the valets kind of blocked the lane to the curb. So I'm waiting for this reserved trip for 15 minutes, and one bus actually blew its horn at me, and I kind of got mad. And that's why I came up with the idea. I couldn't wait to come here and talk about because it happened a lot. It happened like 3 or 4 times yesterday. A whole lot of people was in a hurry. A lot of horns were being blown. One was blown at me like unnecessary. Even when I was on foot as a pedestrian, somebody blew their horn at me, and I thought that was odd because I wasn't nowhere near disrupting that person's flow. Not at all. I mean, unless he comes speeding around a corner all of a sudden, because there was a whole lot of room. I want no cars. Now, of course, I could have been mistaken, but I don't know. I saw a movie once where a man says, "I'm an engineer. I see what I see." But he came past and blew his horn at me, unless it was somebody I knew. But I heard a whole lot of horn blowing, and that's not common from where I'm at. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. It's kind of a laid back driving area. I love Cleveland for that. It's not New York. It's not Los Angeles. I hear Atlanta got bad traffic, but it's nice. People are courteous, more in a general kind of way. Except not. It's a few. It's more, and that's the point of this video. Other than to say that it's easier to earn a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to earn a little money in a long period of time. It's just programming myself to say it over and over again. But the full moon blow horn, the reason behind that, and my spiritual advisor, or I should call it my YouTube spiritual advisor, is Master Sri Akasana. He has this phrase where he says, when emotions are high, intelligence is low. And I'm not that intelligent to begin with. So for instance, it's still a full moon portal. It's usually 2 days before and 2 days after. But he really highlighted on the day of the full moon and 2 days after, which one is within this range. So I pulled the car over, and I step out the car, and I forgot to put my headphones on, but I step out the car to open the trunk so I can get the passenger Christian, I believe, to get her luggage out the trunk. And the car was there, and he doing that, just that non-verbal bullshit. My girl Bestie used to do that all the time, like that non-verbal, like, you're in my way. You're a narcissist because you're in my way. when emotions are high, intelligence is low. And I did the gesticular motion freaking back. And I immediately calmed down because it was they had the countenance, the dress of and the race of the experience of those that are entitled. Turn the light off because it makes some people mad. Just that. Let's see that I got the light on making this video. Oh, he's distracted. He's a narcissist. People misuse it. Well, not people. I got that from number 4 specific. Andrea White. Andrea White. She was using the word narcissist, and she gave a whole description like she watched a bunch of videos on it. And I watched a few videos on it too. And the people that was making these videos, that's why I think the universe really put me here to write a book or to unwrap something called the levels of selfishness. The levels of selfishness. Because I thought about intent. I'm considering, why is she calling me selfish? Right? Why is she calling Martin only get what Martin want, or Martin only do what Martin want to do? And I'm like, yeah, okay. And I feel like that's really a nice way of saying, instead of getting mad, it's just saying, well, you're it's in the opposite direction. You're just not doing what I want you to do. So you're selfish. You're not doing what the collective consciousness wants you to do. That's selfishness. So you're selfish. Yeah. Nope. Nope. It's different layers, a different level, because I believe it's selfish within itself to call somebody selfish. If I'm calling you selfish, it's just basically because you're not doing what I want you to do, right? Or what I expect you to do. So you're selfish. So when emotions are high, intelligence is low, it's easy to earn a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to earn a little money in a long period of time. And to earn out all these things, like, people stepping on my toes, and to get and stay clean and sober, I have to look at where am I driven by 100 forms of fear, self-delusion, self-seeking, and self-pity. This we think is the root of our troubles: selfishness and self-centeredness, and stepping on the toes of our fellows. Uh, so it's easier to earn a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to earn a little money in a long period of time. If you haven't done it yet, or if this is the first time you get into this video, it's just me writing. It's just me writing this out, audible, 50 times. 50 times straight. That's the directive. Take the directive seriously. Write it out 50 times. It's easier to earn a lot of money in a short period of time than it is to earn a little money in a long period of time. Or make. It's easier to make a little money. Let's go with create. Because earn is just a technique. Learn to earn is simply a technique. How much do you want? Yeah, you can manifest some money with the lottery. I won the lottery. And I'm still living off. That's why I got time, right? I value my time, not the money. I don't give a damn about good credit because I'm only going to buy what I afford. It's practice. Been vegan for 7.5 years. Sometime in November, I stopped smoking 13 years ago. 13 and a half years ago, I stopped drinking and using alcohol. So over 13 and a half years clean and sober. It's been 9 years driving for Uber. In this full moon portal reset, there was 3 things that Master Sri Akasana said. But to remember, to navigate, don't get mad like, don't get mad at that guy because he's doing all this shit, and I'm mad because I got a right to be there. If no one gives, there's trouble. But I got that from my mother. I don't know where she got it from, but if no one gives, there's trouble. I guess to line it up with Power versus Force and all his subsequent books by Dr. David R. Hawkins, uh, we use the word positionalities. So to let go of or surrender or to stop fighting to hold on to a positionality of thought. I think about the gangs of Chicago or any kind of gangs that I hear other people used to talk about where people that kill each other or fight each other or assault each other in groups, like the Patrols and Chimp Empire. It's a documentary on and over a block, a piece of land that they don't even own. That's the thing. They don't even own. One don't even own the land. One don't even own the space that this positionality is in. So it's a mental space, a physical space, but one will defend it and take offense to somebody. So if no one gives, there's trouble. And so that's the caveat. Uh, Succeeding by convincing oneself that one is wealthy and that it feels good to be wealthy, so that one's imaginary feeling of wealth, which seek ways, will automatically seek ways to manifest itself in material form. I got that from You Were Born Rich, Carter Gallagher, 1984. And so our biggest challenge is don't feel good to be wealthy. The strangest secret in the world that you literally become what you think about. My fancy wife's father, she through her mouth said one time that it makes sense if you don't think about it. My friend, a support group member and executive director of the nonprofit 501c Clean House Incorporated, says the true meaning behind the Serenity Prayer is to mind my own damn business. So, and the origin of thought is I'm thinking about you. You is actually a statue with a mudra in it. It represents a thought form, a belief system, a devil advocate, something that would go against using the technique of shame, guilt, and remorse. The Power of Frederick Douglass by Martin Luther Cartwright is to alter the cycle of responding or even feeling the technique of shame, guilt, and remorse from a collective consciousness, which one has identified as a sassy black woman. This is from my experience, or stilly-faced, stony-eyed white man. And a new lesson from my estranged wife is that uh, the drag queens, not the drag, the transgenders, the black transgender. No, not just the black ones. The ones that's transgender, the belief system and thought form that they act out is the sassy black woman. Anyway,